You have to be able to understand kind of where you fit. I mean, as I think any young girl and my age, UNC was the school to go to, right?
Right. Yeah.
Everybody wanted to play for UNC, but it was more of the fact of, as I started to develop and, see where my skill level was that necessarily the best choice for me, and was that going to help my development and help me meet the goals of what I was looking for, and everybody's got different goals and everybody has different expectations. For me, it was putting together pros and cons lists of what was important to me and starting to narrow those down based on those schools and, eventually having the opportunity to see those schools and how you felt when you were on campus and those types of things, or the relationship that you built with a coach or maybe previously had with other teammates that might be going there. I think those are all very important things. You have to have a good understanding of what's important to you and why. I think everybody's like, this is important, but why is that important? And you got to look at the other perspective, because people just like to, and as any young athlete or any athlete that's super competitive, they just want the best. And I get that. And we are always trying to achieve our best. And, it's about that pride of a school or a program. But, being part of any program, being part of any team that you've been a part of, I would hope that any of these players that are listening in or are participating understand the importance behind every team that they've played for. They might not have always been on the national championship team, but that meant something to them and to their development and to their success. And that's the same thing at the next level. That's what's important to you. And, you want to play at that highest level and be on that number one team, or maybe not, because when you got to understand at that next level, the higher you go, the less chance of reward can be presented to you. And in that case, when that happens, you have to think, well, what's my playing time going to be? And is that important to you? And so I think a lot of players do have to start to notice those little pieces that go along with some of their decision making when it comes to narrowing down schools. But yeah, I mean, every school that you have an interest in, you want to stay in front of them and contact them. You want to be in front of them as much as possible. When hopefully this all gets better, you want to put yourself in a position to be at one of their camps. Get to know them on a different level. Allow them to get to know you. That opens up a bigger relationship that allows them to see you on a different level outside of just your playing experience. But, I think that's important and would be important to every coach of just, when we're recruiting, we're not just recruiting the athlete, or we're not just recruiting the technical type of player. We're recruiting the person and who you are and what you bring to the program. So the more you have the ability to express that and allow coaches to see that side of you, I think only makes you more marketable.